Megan with Megan and Company, and today I am going to discuss how to make tea with loose leaf herbs. And this corresponds our Holy Basil subscription box, where I'll be discussing how to utilize the Holy Basil that you received in your subscription box. But for those who are not receiving a subscription box, you can also follow along and really learn how to utilize loose leaf tea. So we'll start with our little bit of Holy Basil here. So as you can see, the quantity that I have in here is just, it looks like loose herbs, which is exactly what it is. This is Holy Basil loose leaf, and we're going to discuss how to utilize it today in a tea form. So this is what you need. You need your tea or herbs in a loose leaf form. You're going to need some sort of strainer, which we have here. It's well loved, well used. You're going to need your teacup. Well, we have that. And then we also are going to need some sort of heating source for your water. We have an electric kettle here, and it's filled with some water. So first off, I'm just going to go ahead and start my water boiling. So I've started the electric kettle, the water is going. Now I can prep the herbs. So I'll grab my cup and I'll grab my herbs. So every tea that you utilize has a different ratio of herbs or leaves that you're going to utilize per cup. For Holy Basil, we're going to utilize 2 to 3 teaspoons per the 1 serving for a traditional tea blend. So I've got my loose leaf. I have my strainer. I'm going to put my loose leaf tea directly into my strainer here. One. 2, 3. All right, now this little basket fits directly into my cup, and it's all set to go. So now we're just waiting for the water. Okay, now you can see our water is boiling. Personally, I do not like to pour the boiling water directly over my loose leaf herbs. I'll let it set for about 15 to 30 seconds until that boiling action has decreased. Now, when I'm talking about denser herbs like roots, if you have seen our previous video on a decoction, it would be perfectly fine if you poured that boiling water over roots. However, the more delicate items like leaves, flowers, are a little bit more sensitive to that direct hot water. So we've got our water now. It has definitely hot, but no longer boiling. So I'll go ahead and pour that over our little tea infuser with the herbs inside. Okay. Now, personally, I am definitely a person that walks away from tea and forgets it. So if you are like me, you'll find something like this very handy, a stopwatch. So I go ahead and set the clock for 10 minutes. And I'll go ahead and start it. So 10 minutes is a good infusion time for the tea to be steeping. This is a duration for a typical medicinal tea. If you were talking about something that has caffeine, like the green tea, black tea, I personally would not steep that quite as long just because of the high caffeine content. So we'll let this steep for that 10 minutes, and then we'll be right back to show you how to strain that. Okay, our timer has gone off, so our tea is ready. So we just essentially pull the basket out. And you're ready for your warm tea. Voila! So let's talk about strainers. I love large strainers like this. And the reason being is that when the herbs are in there, they have a chance to really expand. You do not want to put your herbs or tea blends into anything that is really small and is going to condense the herbs, where they're not going to have a chance to really free float in your strainer. A lot of times you can open up those products and the herbs are dry inside. That is definitely not what you want when you're looking for some sort of straining tool. So anything that is large enough for the quantity of your herbs to have a nice free-floating area in their straining tool. That is what you're looking for. So if you have any questions, please reach out to Megan & Co. We would be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. You can always find us on Facebook, Instagram, or our website, meganandco.com.